there, this is Sherelle Martin with Nitram Financial Solutions, where we teach bookkeeping without boundaries. So I get asked a lot about how to start a bookkeeping business or how do I change into a bookkeeping career. So what I wanted to share with you today was 8 tips that I think you can use when you're trying to change careers, get into bookkeeping, whether it's bookkeeping or something else, honestly. But if you're considering shifting or changing, here are 8 things that you should be thinking about and considering as you try to make that shift. So the first one is that you need to make the decision and just trust your instincts, right? Listen to the little voice that's in your head or in your heart or wherever it is that you're hearing this little voice tell you that what you're doing no longer serves you and you're ready for something to change. You're ready to make a shift. Listen to that voice, acknowledge it, right? So be okay with it, hear it fully, and accept that you are hearing it, and then trust the process or trust yourself, is what I'll say, of being able to actually make it happen. So believe in yourself and trust yourself after once acknowledging yourself, like, hey, this is something that I really, really, really want to do. And that is okay. So trusting it and acknowledging it is your first tip. The second tip that is for you to assess what your skills and your interests are. Make sure that you identify what it is that you like and don't like. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are you really passionate about? And then reflect on those things. Get really clear on wanting to do the things that you enjoy. Focus in on the strengths and the things that you're passionate about. But be aware of the things that you're not passionate about and that you don't like. Like, don't just do something just because somebody said to do it. Like, I always liken it to how a lot of people tend to do things based off of a degree or career because someone told them they should do that, or because that was something that they thought they liked in the beginning but no longer like. So assess your skills and your weaknesses, your strengths and your weaknesses, assess what you're good at, and identify the things that you're not, to help you kind of hone in on what the thing is that you would like to shift to do. So step 3 is to research and explore. Once you've identified what the strengths are and the things that you're passionate about and the things that you want to do the research, dig in, find out what it is that you need to know in order to make that shift. Find out the skill sets you need to gain. Find out, like, if there are training courses or classes that you need to obtain and where you can get them and who you can get them from and how much they cost if there is an associated fee with it. But talk to other people, read articles about the path that you're trying to go down. Talk to other people who are in that space. Find out how they got into it, what did they need to do. Try to get some feedback and some lessons learned so that you don't have to walk the same path that might not have been the right direction, right? You want to make sure that you find out which direction you need to go so that you can get there faster and probably farther. 4 is to make a plan and set some clear goals. So outline the steps that it's going to take to get you from where you are to where you want to be. Make some long-term goals, some short-term goals. Make sure that they're realistic. Use the acronym of SMART goals. Like, we've all heard about SMART goals, right? Make them specific and measurable, actionable, realistic, and put a time base around them. So establish the plan and create the plan of how you're going to get from where you presently are to where you're going to go, and then outline all the steps in between that's going to take you to get there. 5 is to get some guidance or seek mentorship. So if you determine that in order for you to be successful with this transition that you need some input and some guidance and kind of some direction or some coaching, identify that early and then start researching and seeking out people or individuals or communities that can help you get what it is that you need out of that. You want to be able to get the training and support that you need to ensure that you're successful during this transition. You don't want to make the transition and fail at it, right? You want to make sure that you're successful at it. So if you identify that you are someone who needs that support, who needs that accountability, then research and find out what people can help you with that, and then start building the relationship. And even go as far as to ask them flat out, like, hey, I'm thinking about making this shift into this industry, and I was wondering if you would be a mentor for me. You would be surprised at how many people will actually say yes to that if they have the capacity to do so. Step 6 is to upskill. And so this means investing in courses, workshops, trainings, whatever it is that you need to do to get where you're trying to go. So you've already outlined what you need. You've already identified that in a previous step. Now it's time to actually execute and take the initiative to sign up for those courses, sign up for those classes, similar to our Rock the Books online for people who are shifting into the bookkeeping career, who've never done it before, and they want to jump into that space, whether it's to work for somebody else or start their own business. We have a course that can help them. So similarly, in any industry, there are probably other courses and classes out there that you can take to sign up to get the skill set that you need. Everything that you may already know might not be transferable, so be okay with that. And then sometimes when you're shifting into new spaces, there are things that you need to know that you can't Google. Google doesn't tell you, all the accurate and correct information. So you want to make sure that you're getting it from an expert in that field, but invest in yourself. Take the time, spend the money to invest in yourself, to upskill, to get you what you need to know to be successful. Step 7 is to take action and make the move. Start looking for jobs, start applying for jobs, going on interviews. Take that leap with confidence. Remember, you can use this skill set to get a job. You can use this skill set to start your own business if you want, but actually start doing the things and moving along that plan that you created. Don't just sit on it, put it to the side. Don't start second guessing yourself. Don't start letting fear and anxiety creep in. Be confident in your decision that this is what you want to do and this is the move you want to make, and actually start taking actions to get you towards that goal. And step 8 is actually getting into the right mindset. This probably should be number 1, but we've already done this video, so we're not going to go back. But get into the right mindset. Stay positive, stay committed, stay resilient, stay tenacious. All those words, right? Believe in yourself. Be okay with the change, regardless of what you see going on around you, regardless of what other people say or believe. If you believe in yourself and you know that this is something that you want to do, then you have to start reframing your mindset around how being successful at it, being good at it, being okay with the change, because change can be good. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good. But you want to make sure that you are in the right headspace in order to make that shift. If you are in a place of doubt and fear and anxiety, then this may not be the time for you to make that change. So get into the right headspace, get into the right mindset so that you can actually make this shift successfully. So those are the 8 things that I think you need to be considering or look into if you're deciding or considering changing careers, so that you can become successful and begin doing something that you truly love and that you truly enjoy doing. I hope this video helps you. If so, please feel free to like it below and subscribe and share it with any and everyone you think would also benefit as well. That's all for today. I'll see you guys next week.